Hi, good evening. Now we are learning Rebar tools in Revit. In this video, I'm going to show you what is a rebar set in Revit and how to do multiple rebar or rebar set in Revit. So here I have a rebar. Let me show you from the beginning so that you will understand better. I am in a floor plan. So here I have taken a site plan. You can also go for level 1. I have a foundation and a column. Then I have taken a section, right click and go to view. So this is my foundation section. So here I'm placing a rebar. Let's go to rebar. I can define the hook before placing the rebar. Okay. And I'm choosing a rebar. This is a straight rebar and I have chose 90-degree hook. So here I can place the rebar. I can place the rebar. So before I place the rebar, I have an option called layout. So in this layout, I can specify in which method I want to place the rebar. Do I want to consider minimum spacing or maximum spacing or number of spacing or fixed number of rebar? So I can choose. So before going to minimum spacing or maximum spacing, I'm just going to take a single layout. That means it's going to give me single rebar. And I'm going to place the rebar. And I'm going to a 3D view. Here you can see this is a rebar. It's a single rebar. Now also I can change the rebar. I can select the rebar. In the rebar set, I can choose fixed number and here I can choose number 1. So that means it is going to start from an end and it will give just one rebar. And it is automatically changing to single rebar. If I change this to fixed number, again, if I give 2, it will give fixed number 2 rebar end to end. In case if you want multiple rebar, I can give the numbers. Then I will get number of rebar. In case if you don't know the number of rebar required, then you can specify minimum clear spacing or maximum spacing. This means center to center maximum. You can specify the spacing, for example 150 mm, and you will get the number of rebar. Now maximum spacing is set. In the instance property also you can set layout rule, maximum spacing 150 mm. In case if you want to give a minimum clear spacing of 200 mm, then Revit will automatically calculate the number of rebar. If you go to site, I don't see the rebar, but it's highlighting, but I don't see the rebar. Why I can't see the rebar? Because it's not enabled. The view is not enabled. Then what should you do is you have to go to a view where you can see the rebar. Here it is wireframe mode. That's why you can see the rebar. If it is hidden mode, you can't see the rebar. So make sure that you see the rebar. Then select the rebar. Then go to view visibility states. Here edit. So here you have to enable the rebar visibility so that you can see the rebar in a view. For example, structural plan, site. If I check, now if I go to the site plan, I can see the rebar. Okay, so in this video, you have learned how to set layout rule in Revit. In the next video, we will learn other options. Thanks for watching. Thank you. Bye bye.